it's just a tremendous honor and really totally unexpected, but very, very much appreciated. So when we talked about it a little bit on the radio the other day, I mean, Pitt is the bond that we have, and with guys that we play with, we're lifelong friends, and
like Jimbo said, the guys we play with are lifelong friends. Now, in opposition to Jimbo, Cove, and Dan Marino Tony Dorsett at this ceremony, the issue
what would Jim
Ra
Moore say to your honor, Jimbo?
Yeah.
The issue with AMUN RA is when you come to a foreign country and they send you over here on a commission, Deuteronomy 2868 commission from the Act 76, you see the president right there on the next clip, if I turn it there, but this is him here. He understands that North America is not Africa and that we don't have the same outlook and that we don't have the same people, neither is Asia, Islam, or Mexico. Now, when Jimbo said he owed his entire career to Coach Joe Moore, now Coach Joe Moore, they attacked this office and said to him, why isn't Charlie Brown starting as running back? And then Brian Thomas said, well, you should be playing in there. I mean, you can really run. And Joe McCall said, between you and I, you should be in the backfield too with me and BT, but that's not the way they see it. So when you go to a Division I college, you have to go where your position is set or where they need you at. So Coach Basil said, I need you down here to work with my first team defense, the number one defense in the country, succeeding Hugh Green, Ricky Jackson, Greg Myers, and Jerry Brokowski, the Swarm in Blue. And John Hudson said, well, when the government started forcing military movements in here, I mean, they're not from Pitt. These people are ignorant. But when you marry Linda Montgomery between 1975 and 1985, and you go to Pitt, you're going to have protection. And as I said, all the Africans know that these white boys in North America, they won't even talk to them because they know they're going to get a con game and it's a con artist plot. And you can't trust no white boy in science, is innocent, and so Jimbo Covert right here. Hey, you speak about the chancellor. The chancellor wouldn't believe no scientist, innocent, and so over Jimbo Covert, Dan Marino, Tony Dorsett, and Coach Jack Show, which is at this event.
Jim, I know it's early.
Attorney General said they're not going to stop shaking your head, but you have to worry about it because the University of Pittsburgh know these whiteys in this case are going to be striking in your heart. They're idiots. Poor white people that's trying to go up against Pitt and the alumni, they're stupid. They're poor. They're never going to have nothing. We're feeding them 3 bogus motions because we made up a story to give to them. Charlie Brown was born in New York. Charlie Brown wasn't born in New York, but the jury knows it's a scam. But when you're dealing with some fucking fools, they'll try and they snap in your neck. They're so hurt because Jimbo Covert wouldn't believe him. He would laugh at them. Dan Marino would laugh at him. Tony Dorsett, Coach Jack, everybody at Pitt would laugh at the little white boys. If you don't go sit your little poor white ass down, this is Pitt. This ain't no damn bubblegum game like you playing with your NSA, Nassau, and forcing Martin Moon shaking Amy Ra's head. Who's going to believe him? John Hudson said a dead dog wouldn't believe these fucking idiots. And they go to Africa talking that stupid shit against this gentleman right here. They'll get their brains blowed out. Keep your white ass where you belong. Force monetary moves on Amy Ra. You are a fucking clown, John Hudson said. Assistant Attorney McClain said Judge Brooks Smith is not going to believe it. Like Jimbo said, thank you. Now here comes Danny and Tony Dorsett after him. And they know that AMUN RA is the wealthiest guy ever to go to Pitt with the largest monument ministry in the world in Revelations 2. Tony Dorsett and I talked about it at his brother's funeral in Alaquopa, PA. There's Dan Marino. You think he would believe some white boy over Jeffrey Baldwin or AMUN RA? They would laugh at them. Listen.
And great to be here for my main man, I love dearly. My left tackle with Pitt, my lifelong friend, Jimbo Covert. I'm so excited.
See, we are lifelong friends. We don't play that little mess like the white boys do the government. Let's get together and force them out of their movements on AMUN RA. Play our little KKK game. You can't come to Pitt with that white boy shit.
Today, be here at the game, the Notre Dame game. It's special for me.
Pitt Notre Dame game is special for all the Pitt boys. Now, little white boys and Judge Brooks Smith knows AMUN RA from Pitt. Judge Brooks Smith wouldn't listen to those white boys, those 3 bogus motions if they gave them to him for 20 years. John Hudson said, when you're dealing with an idiot, let him play his little games out between 1990 and 2025.